We're doing a few kanji today.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that all started up here for us real quick.
Yeah. Oh, can we? I know I mentioned it before, but at some point, can we get a sort of like kanji we've done sheet for vocab reference,
Yeah, we can do that.
just to have them all in one place?
Yeah,
Um.
I apologize. I've been a little scatterbrained the last couple of
No, no,
days.
it's
So
fine.
we're actually gonna start with doing some kanji in the very beginning here, because I always
Okay.
seem to miss it every single time.
That's probably a good idea. Oh, did you tell Lavitz that?
I
Because
did
he
not.
he's the one that has to usually go get a pencil, whereas I've already got one.
I know. He's gonna hate me when he gets back.
Like, damn it, I gotta get up again.
I'll ask him if he's sitting down first.
That's just mean. So yeah, I was like doing some cleaning up and looking for some things the other day, and I found that other textbook that I completely forgot that I owned. I think I bought that in my previous attempt to learn Japanese.
Which one?
So I think I still was it Nakama
Nakama?
Volume 1? Yeah, yeah, Nakama 1. I still think I prefer the Genki one though. Actually, there's something about the Genki one that seems, I don't know, they're similar, but
Right. Lavitz, are you back?
Yeah, it should be.
Got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you by chance have a pen and paper?
Oh, sure don't.
You're gonna need it for the very beginning of the class.
Just use a drawing pad.
Okay.
it's like he left, and then Desperado told me he decided to do kanji at the beginning, and I'm like, wait, did you already tell Lavitz?
No. We'll just wait till he's sitting down before we tell him.
He might have. Is he still there, or did he go away again?
Oh,
I'm here.
yeah, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I just thought I heard the disconnecty sound or whatever it was.
Oh, did you hop back out and hop back in to like reset your headset?
I thought someone did,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. You know, when I get out of range, it like doesn't connect.
Oh yeah.
See, I should just take mine off and put it down and put it back on again. It depends.
So yeah, I got a Japanese keyboard that I use because I bought my keyboard here. So the other day I just switched it over so it's using all the Japanese like key setup instead of the US key setup that I'm used to. So I'm starting to learn to code, so I'm trying to just make sure I have a consistent thing over my keyboard because some of the keys are in different spots.
That would just confuse me.
It is confusing. Not gonna lie. But let's get started here. All right. So we're gonna start with our first few kanji here. But before we start that, we are going to go over some rules for language acquisition. If it feels like it's not working, it's probably not. So if something you're using, you don't feel like it's working for you, or you don't feel like it's just not bringing you closer to understanding, then it's probably not working. The other thing is that if you're putting the effort in, you're really trying hard, and you still feel like you're not getting it, the teacher is probably the problem. So you're going to want to make sure that you're vocal with the teacher to let the teacher know that they can how to change things up to help you better work with the lesson, or to tell the teacher that they need to change how they're doing something. And the last thing here, if it's not relevant or interesting, you probably aren't acquiring much. So if you're sitting there bored, it's probably not going to help you very much in your acquisition process. And next, gonna need a pen and paper. But if you're the kind of person that doesn't like taking notes, don't worry, you don't have to. If you like taking notes, take notes. So, and we're going to be using pages 130 and 131 in the textbook. That's where you're going to find your vocab. And you can get access to the textbook in our Discord, so come join us in Discord. And let's get started with our first one. We did this one before for yama or san. And there's a diacritic for san, which is zan as well for this. So there was so like Mount Fuji is Fuji-san.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a mountain that I went to in southern Japan called Aso, and it's called Aso-zan with the Z instead. So we are going to learn how to write this one. So let's start with our first line here, which is straight down. Then the next line here isn't straight down, comes at a little bit of an angle, and then comes back across. And then your last line comes here and usually goes over the bottom just a little bit. So this is the how you draw this one here. So before, I think we used a box here. And let me see if I can make that box again real quick. Oh. What? No. Don't do that. There we go. So let me move over here to this box so I can draw it inside here and show you again. So we have one line, and then two, and then three. And I drew that last line pretty bad. So kind of like that. The font in the picture that I showed you there is a little bit different. But you want the space in between these 2 points here to be about the same distance. And you want the distance here and the distance here to be about the same distance. And the only big difference is this one here is going to be a little bit longer than this line. So we go 1, 2, 3. And this is yama or san.
So when do you have to use the zan one that you mentioned?
So sometimes, yama refers to a mountain in general.
Mm-hmm.
And san and zan is usually, not always, but usually used for mount. So Mount Fuji is Fuji-san.
Mm-hmm.
And then zan is used as if it's like a diacritic, which means that, so saying Aso-san is a little bit more difficult than saying Aso-zan.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So that's why
So
there's that.
if it ends in a S or something, it's better to put the Z after it.
Right. But I mean, like, well, as an example, if you guys remember fire, mountain, what do you think that means? If it's a fire mountain.
Right. So how would you pronounce it is what you're asking, right?
Oh, no, I'm asking you, what do you think this means if I put these two?
Oh. I don't. Volcano?
Very good. Now, how do we know this from Tuesday?
It's missing some kanji? Is that what you mean?
No, when you say Tuesday,
No, what's the sound?
What's the sound this is for Tuesday? So what yobi?
Oh man.
So Getsuyobi is Monday. Suyobi is Wednesday. Mokuyobi is
Moku.
Thursday.
It's not Daiobi, right?
Isn't Fire Hito? No,
Yeah, but there's a different
I know.
word, right?
I'm just. I keep.
Take a
getting-
look at the live.
Kaiobi?
It's Kyobi. So, and this one here is Zan.
San.
Kazan means volcano.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look at the next one we have here. We have river. So kawa or gawa. There really isn't another diacritic that's really used, or not diacritic, but like a kunyomi or omyomi used for this. So this one's pretty simple. It's 1, 2, 3. So there's that little tail on the first one there. 2, 3. So just so you know, the distance between here and here is equidistant. This one here probably could be a little bit longer, probably to something like right here. But
Half the
in
length of
yeah,
the other one.
so in terms of longest, this one should be the longest, this should be second longest, and this should be third longest. And it's only this one here that does a curve on the edge there. Now, if I were to take and turn this sideways, and do something like, now what does that look like to you?
I mean, it looks like me.
That's right.
Like,
Yeah.
It is me.
Isn't me the other way?
I thought me was downwards as well.
Like to the slanty? Yeah. I mean, it does, but it's yeah.
You may be right. I get that mixed. I get that mixed up all the time, and I'll be 100%
I'm pretty
honest.
sure that's what it.
I
yeah,
get
no,
that.
that it is going the other way.
I get that
Yeah.
mixed up all the time. But
I mean, like, the only katakana it kind of looks like is me, but
right, here's the other one.
san.
Right, this is also me for another counter for 3.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, but this one is kawa or gawa. So next we have gen. This is gan and moto. So all 3 of these ones here. The one you're going to use the most with this one here is going to be gen. There's like ganjitsu, which is like New Year's Day. So with this one here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this one flick up? I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Do a knee and then add the extra parts, basically.
Right. Basically, kind of what you would have for the number 4 inside here as well. But for this one here, the distance here and the distance here should be roughly the same length. And this line up here should be about half the size of this line here. Oh. Just like that. So let's move on to the next one here. And this one you're going to be using for Genki a lot because Genki will be asked a lot. And next one we're going to be using is key. So let's do key next. So key starts out in here, it's a little bit longer. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did that wrong. Hold on. 4, and then you draw May in the center. And you can make that May just a little bit bigger. And that's your key. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, keep in mind here that this is a flick upwards, and then this one here ends in a brush stroke, like that. But this one here ends in a stop. So I'll try and mark these the way that they should be. So this one goes in an upward flick. This one here, there, ends in a brush stroke. This one ends in a stop, a stop, and a stop, and this one ends in a stroke, like that. So we'll try this again real quick. We'll do this once more here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's for key. And we'll move on to the next one here, which is 10. And we learned Genki means like good or energetic, and Tenki means weather. So this one, you have one long line, one slightly shorter line, and 2 lines like that. So the second line, this line starts up here, and then the second line starts there. So I'll draw this again one more time. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. This should come to a stop, and then this one should be a swish. So with this one here, the distance between here and here should be roughly the same. And this line at top here is only slightly longer than this line. Oh. There you go. Let's get the next one here. And watashi. You can imagine you're going to be using this one a lot. So, one thing that's already good about this one is you already know how to draw one of them, because it is the character for Moo. So this one here starts off here with a flick down, and then a line, and then a line, and then you draw Moo. Just like that. So this has what is it, 2 radicals, and radicals are what we call the parts in between. So this one has 2 radicals. So when you're putting 2 radicals together, you want to make sure that they're roughly equidistant. Now there are some radicals that are smaller that take up about 1/4 of the block, and the rest of it takes up. What is it? 3/4 of the block. But with this one here, you want it basically in the center of these two here, like that. So I'm going to put this green line here down the center. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. And this line here is a little too long for me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Yep, okay. So that's our kanji. So we'll go and work on our next part here. All right. So we have our adjectives. Do you guys remember these from last time?
Kinda, yeah.
So what do you remember about e and na adjectives?
Not enough to not like see it and get a refresher on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, right. So, okay,
Wasn't it
looking
like,
at this e, des, and
becomes
then
ku, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So you go from
Yeah.
e to ku.
for negative, and then kunai des, and then kata des. Or that's a su. Is that a su or a chisai? It's a su, right?
Yeah, it's chisai.
It's a chisai.
You had it.
Kata des.
Kata
Yeah.
des. Yeah.
And chisai is also an e adjective for small.
And what's it called? Kunakata des.
Very good. So when it comes to become the past negative, you bring the ku down and you add kata at the end after the na for nai. So basically, let me see if I can erase this real quick so I can show you again. Basically, when you go to make it negative, you have to take this e on nai and put this after it instead.
Got it.
All right, so let's go take and talk about na adjectives now.
Okay.
So a little bit more easier to use for present and past tense.
The same as before, right?
Yep.
Yeah, death and deshta.
And the same.
It's just you have to keep the janakata death. Yeah.
Yep. And this is for when they're at the end of a sentence. But what makes these two different from each other when you're trying to describe, let's just say, a book? And you're trying to put an adjective to describe the book.
All I remember is something about keeping the na.
That is correct. You have to keep the na in it when you're describing a noun. But if it comes at the end of the sentence, like this, there is no na. Just like this here.
Yeah.
All right. So to show an example that we had before, basically with e adjectives, you just write them in just like this. So if it comes at the end of the sentence, it still stays e. If it comes at the beginning of the sentence, it still says e.
Mm.
And this is where we talked about before, where you have kide, which kide is a na adjective. And I use this one specifically because it is an exception, because it looks like an e adjective, but it is not.
Of course.
So when it comes at the end of the sentence, we have des. But when it comes to describe the noun, or when you're trying to describe the noun after it, you have to use na in front of it. Okay, and let's work on the next bit here. All right, so for these ones here, I just want you to tell me the negative form, just like in the example up here. So I'll underline these here so you guys get the example. And Ellie, why don't you do this one here?
Is that chisai?
Mm-hmm. Chisai.
Chisai, yeah.
So now change it into the negative form.
Let's see. Chisai. Wait. Yeah. Chisakunai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Now, Lavitz. Hold on just a second. I got a sneeze coming.
That was like
Sorry.
me during my stream the other night. It's like 3 times. I'm like, no, I'm sneezing.
It's almost like severe hay fever season right now. Like the cedar trees the pollen is everywhere, and it's really messing with my sinuses. All right. Now,
That's
the funny
go ahead.
the funny thing about this one is this one is the same as this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like that weird exception again.
Yes, it
Forget
is.
what to do on it though.
I'll give you a hint.
Kakoi.
The original saying for this is yoi.
So, kakoyoku nai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Now,
There's a lot of K's in that.
yes. But the funny thing about this one here, this means cool. Kakui.
That actually sounds familiar now that you say that. I was
Yep.
like, oh.
Means,
Kakui.
yeah.
It means cool, but kakuyokunai means not cool. Oh, all right. Ellie, why don't you take this one?
Is that otarashi?
Ata.
Oh wait, atarashi.
So,
So that's going to be atarashi kunai desu.
very good. Fantastic. And Lavitz, why don't you take this one?
Can you have Ellie go one more time?
Oh, yep. Right here.
I was like, I heard a cat. Oh. Did the Neko eat your headphones, Levis?
Okay. Hold on just a second. Ellie, why don't you take that one for me real quick here?
Is that furui?
That is furui. Can you change it into the negative form?
Furu kunai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Now let's have you do this one over here.
1 second. Hang on. Shizukana.
Very good.
So that's gonna be Shizuka Janaides.
Very good. Fantastic. Lavitz, are you back? All right. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I
Yep.
clicked
Oh,
on this
here
one.
he is.
Okay.
What happened? The cat.
Lavitz, why don't you take this one here? It's number 9.
Yeah. So that's what is that? Han.
That's not ha.
That's not Ha. That's K.
And it is.
Right. Oh, there's a G. So Genki na. Genki. Yeah, Genki na.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and change that to negative form.
What was na again?
It's right here.
Thank you.
It's not in a sentence, so it's easier.
Genki. Janaides.
Very good. Fantastic. Ellie, why don't you take number 8?
So E,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't it like yokunai?
Very good. Fantastic. Lavitz, take number 1, please.
That is Namui. So
That is not na.
Samui, which is cold, and Samukunai desu.
Very good. I know I showed you, Lavitz, the penguin song. That's Samui, Samui, Sa-mu-i.
I think so. Yeah.
The one where the penguin doesn't want to get out of the futon.
Right. I do remember that now.
Yep, they're using this here.
Yeah.
And Ellie, why don't you take this one?
Kowai.
Very good.
So that's gonna be Kowa kunai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Lavitz, why don't you take that one there?
Oh man. This is actually the ne one. I always guess ne incorrectly. Kine na or kine. Yeah.
Kide.
Ki. Oh, that's today. I was wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Kide na. So kide ja nai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Ellie, why don't you take number 5 here?
Muzukashi.
Mm-hmm.
So muzukashi janai desu.
Muzukashi.
Oh wait, kunai desu.
Very good. And Lavitz, you get the last one.
That is, let's see, Niki or Nigi Yakana. Nigi Yakana, so Nigi Yaka Janai desu. Or, yeah.
That is correct. Very good. All right, so we were doing this before where we're trying to make a sentence here, and we're trying to give like the thing and the opposite. So we want to say that this is what is it? So for this one here, we're going to say kono. Oh. Kono. I'll have you guys read this for me.
Kono terebi.
Yeah.
Very good. So, kono terebi wa. Now, what is the word for interesting or funny in Japanese?
Interesting or funny? Yup. No, that's stop. Oh man.
I think it's on the second sheet in the vocab reference.
I'm trying to remember it from. What's it called?
That might be on the first sheet. It is on the first sheet.
What's the first syllable before I read it? Oh, never mind. Got it.
Okay, what is it?
Omashiru.
Omoshiroi. Omoshiroi.
Yeah.
Omoshiroi. That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I was about to say omoshirui.
Omoshiroi.
Very good. So, kono terebi wa omoshiroi. So, Lavitz, you want to say that for me?
Kono terebi wa omoshiroi.
And Ellie?
Kono terebi wa omoshiroi.
Very good. Now, can you tell me what that negative for this is?
Let's see.
What would be-
Sumaranai.
Kono
That would be. Oh, okay.
For
Yeah.
boring.
Tsumara.
Did you want the opposite, or did you want not interesting?
Oh, both are okay.
Okay. I mean, what did you want for this exercise?
Both. If you
Okay.
I'll do one, you do the other one.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So terebi wa sumaranai.
Very good. And Lavitz?
And it would be komoshiroi, or what am I saying? Kono terebi wa omoshirokunai.
Very good. Fantastic. All right. So, what about Mary in number 6? Ellie, do you want to
She's
do
busy,
that?
right?
Very good. So,
Izugashi.
Isugashi. Very good.
Mary-san
So-
wa isugashi.
Very good. And
Do you end that with a
Lavitz?
des, or do you just go usagashi?
Isugashi des. You can end it with des.
Yeah.
Or both. One of them is the polite form, the other's the informal.
We know Mary, it's fine. And do you want me to do the negative as well, or is Lavitz doing the negative?
You can do the negative.
Okay.
I'm looking for the word.
So I guess if I do it the way Lavitz did it before, Mary-san wa izugashi kunai desu.
She's not busy in number 6?
Oh, I
I
said
thought we were
busy
doing
already.
the negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, she already said the positive. So
Right.
we're doing the negative.
I said that. So then I was like,
thought
oh,
you were.
said
I
it.
thought you were going to use another word to describe that as not.
Oh.
There's another word inside there you can use.
Right. So are we doing the negative for number 6, or
No.
the 6 and 7 are together, right?
Right.
Okay.
So in this one, try and figure out where this is at.
So Ellie did the positive for number 6 already. So she
Right.
was going to do the negative using the same verb, and then I was going to try a different vocabulary word to describe it as well
Right.
for the negative. But what did you want us to do?
So there is a adjective, a na adjective for not busy. So you need to say that she's not busy.
Oh, okay, so you want the negative of the opposite.
Oh.
Right.
That's what you want. Got it.
Right.
Sorry. So we were
It's
misunderstanding.
like hima, right?
Right.
Himana.
Where?
So
What page are you on, girl?
130, 130, 131 has the na adjectives. 130 has the e adjectives.
Okay.
So, Meri-san wa hima janai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Now, Lavitz, why don't you take the next one?
So Meri-san wa hima desu. Or himai desu, right?
Hima des.
Or hima na.
Hima,
desu.
hima des.
Hima desu.
Yeah.
And then Meri-san wa... Where was busy? Is that on the first page, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Meri-san wa... Oh, what is that?
Isugashi.
Isugashi...
Isol.
Isogashi.
Oh, yeah,
That's
Iso,
right. So, Isogashi kunai desu.
Kunai.
Kunai desu. That's why.
Try
I'm
one
like,
more
nope,
time.
I like second guessed myself. I'm like, just go with it. So Meri-san wa I lost the word I was reading.
Iso?
Isogashi ku janai desu or nai desu. Yeah.
Try one more time.
Meri-san wa yeah.
It's an E
Meri-san
verb, not
wa
a no.
I just keep putting in the jaw is my issue. Meri-san wa isogashi ku nai desu.
Fantastic. Very good. Now, Lavitz, I want you to take the first part of the next one.
So we're going to be doing
8.
Uh,
So, a busy place, the opposite of a busy place. And what is the opposite of a busy place? It would probably be quiet.
Okay, so you want quiet. So this one would be a quiet.
So,
I was just looking
we
at it,
learned
too.
for town is machi. I wrote masa, but I meant to put in machi.
So machi wa or machio?
Machi wa.
Machi wa. And then we're going with the positive because it's not busy, so it's quiet. I'm also reading, but I'm like, I kind of know quiet. Shizuka, yeah, okay. Shizuka, Shizu. Yeah, okay. So machi wa shizuka desu.
Very good. And now the
And-
negative.
Oh, what was not turned into again? Janai, right? Okay. Shizuka. Machi wa shizuka janai desu.
So we're doing just 8. So you're gonna have to say that it is. It's not
Oh, sorry.
busy.
Got it. It's not busy. Got it. That's right. That's what I was doing wrong. Sorry, we're switching vocabulary words per thing, so
Yep.
it's taking a second. All right, so machi wa hima janai desu.
That's boring. Not
busy. Hima.
Okay, but that's for a busy person.
Okay, so what am I using then?
So in essence, to not have a lot of free time.
Oh,
so you're saying
that's right.
the city doesn't have free time.
Right. Yeah. So I want. Sorry. So. What is it? Busy, amazing.
could it be like not
Gashi?
lively? Like
Yeah. Well,
Lively.
or
it-
because they have lively in there, so I was like,
Got
you
it.
say
So I
negative
use
lively.
Negative lively. Is that what we should be using?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
So machi wa nigiyaka janai desu.
very good. Fantastic. Ellie, why don't you take number 9 there? Oh, I should probably keep Machi in there.
That was Machi, right?
That is Machi.
Machi wa nigayaki. Nigiyaka. Desu.
Okay, and
Let's see. Machi wa what's that? Shizuka janai desu.
Very good. Fantastic. Ellie, I'm going to have you take number 10 here. So
Assuming that's like
this is
in.
for room. And room is a new word. Heya.
Heya. Heya wa kirei desu.
Very good.
And I'm doing the negative as well.
I don't think there is dirty. Is there one for
No,
dirty?
There's disgusted with, but that's like, or to dislike.
Oh, so
what else have we got in here?
uh,
No, there's not. Didn't we do dirty? But I could be wrong. Let's see.
yeah. So for something to get dirty, it's it's a verb form we haven't learned yet.
Okay.
So, and then we'll just do 11 with that one there. So go ahead and do number 11.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
No, I got that part. I was just like, what adjective
Oh, okay.
other than just using the negative of what I just did? Can I do that?
You just use the negative of what you just
Okay.
did.
So heya wa kirei kirei janai desu.
Very good. Lavitz, are you back yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lavitz, I'll have you take the next one here. And we have the word testo there. And basically, we're going to have your test being good
Ah.
and test being bad.
So you want good and then not bad, correct?
We'll just use, good and bad for these two here. I think 10 and 11, we haven't learned the other forms yet. So
Okay.
we're just going to do 1 and 1 with this here.
Where is good?
All I can see is good looking. And I don't think that's right.
This test is good looking.
5.
Oh, it's that kakoi.
Kakoi.
You
Cool.
just need to use E for this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, E. So, testo wa I desu.
Very good.
And then testo wa. This was the trick one, so it'd be yokunai
Des.
or yoi desu.
Yokunaitis.
Yokunai desu. Okay.
You had it right.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, let's move on here. And you guys remember the ski and kidai?
Vaguely.
To like and to dislike.
Very
Yeah.
much. That is very much what this was about. So you basically say, like, for basically a name, the thing, and whether you like it or don't like it. So I'm going to ask you just a few questions with this here.
Mm.
So, Eddie-san.
Mm?
Eddie-san wa nan no game ga suki desu ka?
Watashi wa nan no game wa suki desu.
So, nan no game, what game?
Oh, I was wondering if that's what that was. Watashi wa RPG ゲーム好きです。
RPG ゲームが
Oh, right. Yeah. 私は RPG ゲームが好きです。
very good. So that is the so if I were asking that question, I would say エリさんはゲームのテーマ Tema is theme.
Ah, okay.
So I'm asking you, what game do you like? エリさんは何のゲームが好きですか？
So he wants a
私
name.
はポケモンが好きです。
Very good. ラブツさんは
はい。
何のアイスクリームが好きですか？
私はバニートラックスが好きです。
Very good. Very good.
What?
Fantastic.
I don't get that
Bunny
one.
Tracks. Bunny
It's,
Tracks. It's a brand?
Really?
Blue Bunny
Never
is the
heard of
brand,
that.
but yeah, it's called Moose Tracks and some other ones, but it's got like chocolate covered peanuts, caramel chocolates, chocolate chip, and it's a really creamy vanilla normally.
That sounds really
Bunny
good.
track.
We don't have that here. I was like, what are you talking about? I want that.
So, ラブツさんは Lilo and Stitch が好きですか？
はい、好きです。
エリーさんは Frozen が好きですか？
Hi, 好きです。
Okay.
We're cheating.
We're cheating.
Are we?
We're just doing the short form instead of like doing the proper form.
Yeah, but that's how we do answer it most of the time, right?
Yep. So, hi, 好きです is correct.
I
Very
guess if we wanted us to test us on the Gamor, we would just be going Watashi wa Lilo and Stitch ga suki desu.
Very good. ラブツさんは何が嫌いですか？
Oh, what is that movie called? Or I guess you're just asking
In general.
What do I hate? Yeah.
Pickles.
No, I like pickles. Watashi wa tomato ga kirai desu.
Very good.
Really?
エリーさんは
Just by themselves. I
何が
like tomato sauce and everything.
Yeah. エリーさんは何が嫌いですか？
私はブラッセルスプラウトが嫌いです。
Very good. All right. ラブツさんは何が好きでも嫌いでもないのものですか？
One more time?
はい。So, do you remember the 好きでも嫌いでもない
I don't hate or like it.
Right. So, 何が好きでも嫌いでもないのものですか？
Watashi wa Minecraft ga suki demo kirai demo desu.
嫌いでも
Sorry. Nai
です。
desu.
エリさんは何が好きでも嫌いでもないですか？
I just have to think of something now. I was like, what's the Japanese word for rain?
Rain? 雨
Yeah. Hame.
雨
Ame.
Me. Or,
Yep.
I mixed up. Ame.
私は雨
Ga.
は oh
Ame
yeah,
ga.
雨が好きでも嫌いでもないです。
Kirai.
嫌いでもないです。
Very good. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next thing here. Lavitz, if you're back, let me know. So, Eddie-san wa kirai no game ga nan desu ka? Kirai.
Which game do I hate?
Kirai na game wa nan desu ka?
私はグロトピアが嫌い、嫌いです。
Kurotopia?
グロトピア。
Growtopia.
Yeah.
So you can say watashi no kirai na game wa Kurotopia desu.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
So try this. Watashi no
私の嫌い
ki
was it
kirai
嫌い
na
な、yeah. ゲーム、グロトピアです。Oh, too many particles. 私の嫌いな、oh, yeah, 嫌いなゲームは、グロトピアです。
Okay, one more time.
私の嫌いなゲームは、グロトピアです。
Fantastic. Very good. Lavitz, are you back?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. Lavitsu no kirai na game wa nan desu ka?
So what game do I not like?
Yes.
Where we're at? Okay.
What is your hate game, basically?
Oh man.
Mine was the worst game I've ever reviewed.
So,
uh,
are you trying to think of the game or trying to think of how to say it?
the game.
You can just use Final Fantasy X if you.
I
get
know, right? I'm blanking on any type of name. Sure.
You
I'll
can
just
say
use
Anthem.
I'll give you the
You can
graph.
use Dauntless.
Yeah, sure.
You can use.
I could use Dauntless. That would have been that did pop into my mind, but I'm like, nah. But yeah, I'll use Anthem in that terrible way that ended up happening.
Yep.
So I would go
Watashi
Watashi wa
no.
Anthem no.
Watashi no.
Watashi no. Kirai
Na.
na Anthem desu.
Watashi no kirai na.
Anthem desu. Correct?
No.
Or no?
No.
No.
Okay, listen one more time.
Okay.
Labutsu-san no kirai na game wa nan desu ka?
Oh, got it. So watashi no kirai game
Kirai na
game desu or Anthem desu or Anthem or game wa Anthem desu. Got it.
Fantastic.
So,
one more time.
Watashi no kirai game wa
Kirai
Anthem.
na.
Kirai na game wa Anthem desu.
One more time.
Watashi no kirai na game wa Anthem desu.
Fantastic. Good job.
It's hard to keep the na in there because it's so easy to drop it.
Oh, yes, I know. All right, so we're going to learn a new grammar point before class ends here. And I know we're getting close on time, but I'm going to try and go through this real quick. So we've learned mas and mashita. This is masho.
Muscle.
So when you're asking somebody, shall we do X? It's masho ka. So, テニスをしましょうか?
Got it.
はい。エリさんは月曜、so 毎週 every week 月曜日、モンスターハントライズをしましょうか?
Is it just can I just go hi so desu?
So, let's just drop the ka out of this.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi shimashou.
Very good. Very good. That's actually where I was getting to next. So
Okay.
you have X o monhan o shimashou. Let's do X.
Yeah. Masho, the
Okay.
most likely way you've heard that in anime is more ikimasho.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yep.
Let's do it.
Uh,
Yep.
Maybe? I don't know.
So this masho works with any verb. Any
Okay.
verb. So what is it? Sushi o tabemashou. Sushi o tabemashou ka?
So would you
Shall we
go
eat sushi?
Sushi wa tabemashou?
So
Yes.
sushi
Or sushi wa
sushi.
what is that? Oh?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, sushi o tabemashou.
Yes. Sushi o tabemashou. Very good.
Hmm.
So we have what was it? Another
So-
thing. So kinyo.
So I have a thing for it real quick. So
Okay, go for
your
it.
brother hit me up. Desperado-san,
Mhm.
sensei.
Mhm.
Outright those demo o tabemashou.
Tabemashou ka?
Oh.
Tabemashou.
Wait,
Eat
you're
it?
gonna eat that?
We're gonna
No,
eat it?
sorry. Ikimashou. Or
Shi.
yeah.
Shall
Or I don't know what plays. I guess.
Shimashou.
play.
Shimashou ka.
Very good. Hi,
I
shimashou.
don't know how tasty that would be.
Yeah. All right. Eddie さんはペプシを飲みましょうか?
Pepsi o
So
shimashou janai desu.
I want to teach you a very impolite thing to say in Japanese. And it basically
no.
just means I refuse.
Okay.
It's kotowaru. Kotowaru.
Kotowaru.
Yeah. That basically means I refuse. So,
Yeah.
Pepsi o nomimashou ka?
Kotowaru.
Desu. Kotowaru desu.
I mean, do I even? Because it's impolite anyway.
Yes.
I don't really need to bother saying everything else. I can just say that flat out.
Right. So in like different animes you'll watch, you'll see someone say kotowaru desu because they're trying to maintain they're completely against doing it, but they're trying to maintain a little sense of civility while saying it. So Rabutsu-san wa Elite Dangerous o shimashou ka?
So what's the polite way to say no?
What's the polite way? Elite Dangerous wa chotto.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
got it. So very dangerous. Choto.
Chotto. All right, but we're going to stop here for today, and we will work on this a little bit later, but this is a new grammar form here. You're going to see this one a lot because I think in one of the next episodes, Mary and Takashi go out on a date.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
we use the I don't like you, so I'm hearing this Takashi-san gets dumped.
No, I don't want to spoil anything, but there is an end to the story in the second book.
Okay.
But I'm not going to spoil anything. Exactly. Anyway, we're going to
We're
stop there
almost
for
halfway
today.
through.
So I will talk to you all later and see you next Friday for another Japanese class stream. So take care, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.